Liverpool's winter of doom continues to plunge new depths. After Craig Dawson had Wolves put up 2 goals, Jurgen Klopp's players couldn't move in any kind of rhythm. This was their third consecutive thudding away loss. It didn't matter what happened before it or afterwards. An excellent home team took advantage of an early Joël Matip goal and finished things with Rúben Neves. Klopp may point out a few second-half opportunities, but the truth is that Liverpool's performance was largely based on what had happened. It is no coincidence that there were reverses at Molineux, Brighton, and Brentford within 5 weeks with 9 goals conceded and 1 goal scored. This is a crisis, and there is no easy way out. The PS3 3 meters West Ham paid to Dawson by West Ham was the least notable of the PS75 Wolves spent in January on new arrivals. He had already scored their second goal in the 12th minute. It was a pathetic opening. Liverpool were outplayed, outpassed, and beaten to every match during that period and could not respond to West Ham's bright and snappy play. Even before the opener, there were warning signs. Alisson had to win a long shot against Matthias Cunha, and Pablo Sarabia was dragging wide in his first start since arriving in Paris Saint-Germain. Sarabia would have been disqualified if he had scored, but there was no speculation about his next contribution. Hwang Hee-chan was sent down the right channel by Matip's hesitancy. Hwang tried to cut the ball back, but the ball snuck past Matip at an unusual angle and flew in at the far end. It had been there for a while, even though it was only 5 minutes old. Wolves operated as if they had at least one more player. Matthias Nunes, left forward, twice tried to interceptions while Matthias Nunes, left forward, was harrying back. Liverpool didn't have an answer, and with the inept defense factored in, it felt like an additional score was inevitable. They did not have the best chance to avoid danger. Their problems started when Matthias Cunha, who was sharper than Andy Robertson, was able to chip over a cross. It was comical. Joe Gomez's flick took out Alisson and allowed Max Kilman to score, but Cody Gakpo blocked his attempt. Dawson smashed the ball in. It was an emphatic hit from Wolves and a shambolic hit from Liverpool. Their predicament could have been worse before halftime. Matip was able to get the ball back from Nunes, but Alisson blocked the crowd's view of a third goal. Dawson scored at the far post after being placed brilliantly. Nobody in Liverpool could match Mario Lemona's drive and determination by taking on challenges throughout the pitch. After Dawson's goal, Darwin Núñez made an acrobatic save by José Sa. Trent Alexander-Arnold and Mohamed Salah both shot over. Liverpool, however, were passive, flat and anodyne. Even their most threatening work felt like a walk through the streets. Wolves suffered their first serious inconvenience when Hwang was injured and lost. 6 minutes into the second period, another could have happened when Naby Keita's drive, which was deflected off by Robertson, hit Kilman's arm. Liverpool roared for penalties, but Kilman had not stretched his arm too much. Liverpool was at least back with an open mind and a desire to answer questions. Dawson blocked a Núñez piledriver, and there was some indication of a connection between Robertson and Gakpo. Wolves were not hanging on, but they had surrendered control. Julen Lopetegui used the experience of Raúl Jiménez as well as João Moutinho to save the last half hour. Salah instantly opened his arms and curled wide. Jordan Henderson replaced Keita seconds after he had been thoroughly defeated by Lemina and Apresi. Sa denied Núñez's request to rejoin Liverpool soon after Núñez had rambled through at an angle. This was their last hope before the game ended in a triumphant manner. Moutinho sent Adama Traoré away after he had twice won possession in the midfield. Although his trademark is not always composure, he managed to pick out the onrushing Neves with great skill. He controlled in full flight and finished coolly. Klopp was supported by the Wolves. He is unlikely to be so close to the mire, but it is possible.